Welcome to our weekly, let's put it sound bowl meditation, live from Bushwick, New York. Hello everyone who's coming in. Good to see some familiar faces per usual. I love this crew. Hello, hi Sahar, hi Paris, hi Susan and Grace and BB Boom, Viva La Vida in the house. I don't think that Viva La Vida has missed one of these in all 33 weeks that we've done this, so that's awesome. I'm hearing people say that there's no audio. Can somebody else confirm that they hear me? Okay, can you guys hear me? New to this. Good evening from South Africa. Okay, wonderful. All right, hello everyone. My name is Jackie Cantwell. I'm a sound practitioner. We've been doing this live sound meditation for over 30 weeks now, which is so cool. Cool, I see that you guys can hear me. Thanks for helping out with that. I've tuned in from all over the place, but for the past couple weeks, I've been rooted in Bushwick in Brooklyn, New York, and it has been so wild to see the city open back up. And I don't know about for the rest of you, but things have been opening, right? And a lot of us are back to work and we've been working, but the social stuff is on one. And for the past 2 weeks, there was either something to go support, a class to take, an event to go to, a dinner, or something every night. And in the past, I felt like I had found a really good balance with that and saying no to things, taking care of myself and having a balance. And I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out of all of the stuff, even though I'm so grateful to be able to come back in person with people. So today, I'd like to take this as an opportunity to remember all the things that we've learned as a collective and as individuals in the past year during pandemic about ourselves, about our needs, about what it means to slow down. And remembering that we can still take those times even when all this stuff is going on, even when we might have FOMO, even when we might feel like we're supposed to be doing. And I have a sense that I'm not alone in having some of those themes come up. I know I've been talking to a lot of friends about that. For those of you who are just coming in, again, my name is Jackie Cantwell and you're joining for a sound meditation. But before we get started, every week, we share something that we want to celebrate about ourselves in the comments. And I try to read out as many as I can. And the reason why we do this is because we're on this thing with people from all over the world with real human beings. So let's use this as an opportunity to connect and be real. And number two, because we don't often take times to shout ourselves out for anything unless it's super major or someone else has done it for us to celebrate us. And the more chances we can take to celebrate ourselves, the better, in my opinion. So on the bottom of the screen in the chat, you can just share something you want to shout out yourself for. So this can be something as small as eating healthy this morning or this evening or whatever time it is for you, or something as big as reconnecting with someone you had a challenging relationship with, or getting married, or landing a new gig. So you tell me whatever it is that you want to celebrate about yourselves. And I'm going to start reading some from down here. I already see some really, really great ones coming in. It says, Dove CC says, I'm a decent human being trying the best I can. Steph Zess says, I wish Jackie went live every day. Oh, I really appreciate that connection moment. Thank you, Steph. Viva La Vida says, share the good. Chrissy's in the house. Deanna Wellness says, collaborating to positively impact 1 billion lives over the next 7 years. Hell yeah. Love Bun, very cute handle, says, I reconnected with someone. I love to hear that. The Ace of Venus says, hi from Tennessee. I was able to walk away from a relationship that was not in my highest good, even though I loved the person at one point. That's really tough stuff. Jenny Pollock 1 says, aligning with the force, conspiring for my good in love/work and in giving back. Pauline 15 says, I'm happy to enjoy this meditation. Greta Gray says, having reconnected and been listening to my heart. Delicious Mukosi says, celebrating the tenacity I have. For craft's sake says, mending relationship with my mom. Psydoc4ISU says, I'm on round 32 of chemo, still fighting. We are all sending you so much love in that fight. I have many friends who have been through that process, and I cannot imagine how difficult it is. Luxury Life Code says, I joined a health coaching course. I'm so excited. Vernie in the house, always here, says, regarding self-confidence, regaining self-confidence and feeling like myself again. Gem73 says, taking control of my health. Pauline 15 says, I love to be here. I love that you're here, Pauline. A_Namimu says, I was able to get out of a toxic relationship. Took my 2 years to break away. Amazing. John Sequidor in the house says, celebrating lunch with Diana. Vana 13 says, reconnect with a friend from 6 years ago and motherhood. Chrissy the blonde says, I need to love myself again. You are in the right fucking place. Thank you for being here. Passion Flower Soul says, hello from Colombia, following my heart and taking on my path. Sweetie says, surviving 18 months working in ITO. Greta says, my strength and softness. I am so happy. I don't know if you can see that there's slight tears in my eyes. It really means a lot to me that you guys go out of your way to like actually say the real stuff, because that's how we stay connected. That's how we stay real and authentic. And when we go out of our comfort zone, or we take just that little step to be ourselves in front of people, it really makes space and inspires other people to do the same thing. And I know that this is true because I'm getting goosebumps when I say it. So let's get started. Today we're going to do a sound meditation per usual. We'll start with a little bit of guided breath work. But before we get started, I wanted to introduce you to a new instrument. And every week I play crystal singing bowls, and they're by far my favorite and for sure my specialty. But I also have a variety of other instruments in my apartment. And one of the ones I love the most for clearing energy, whoa, cute hair. One of the things I love the most for clearing energy is called a crystal pyramid. And it's made from the same stuff that my bowls are made from, which is 99.9% quartz crystal. And they're also treated with different precious gemstones, rare metals, or other types of crystals, which is what gives them their color. And the ones that I have are made from a special mix of stone called grandmother stone. And grandmother stone is really special because it is this matriarchal energy that kind of makes us feel like, you know, when you like lie on the big bosom of a grandma and you're just like in her arms and you just have this sense that everything's going to be okay. And that's the energy behind the stone. So this is what they look like. They're fused together. It's pure quartz crystal. It's just a little cord that you hold from the top. There's a few ways that you can play it. But every week I play my bowls with this mallet. It's PCV pipe, and then it's wrapped in suede. And you can play these with the same, so I'll play just so you can hear. I mean, it's pretty cool, right? I mean, that sound is incredible. And I have two that you can play them together, which I'll show you some other time because I want to get into the meditation. And they have them in all different sizes. And I have some questions on the bottom. Where do I get these and can you buy them? And I distribute those and crystal singing bowls. But this is not a sales pitch. So if you have any questions about that, you can just find me at It's Jackie Cantwell on the bottom of the screen. And without further ado, I know that I need it. We're going to get into our practice here together. And to do that, I need to find a seat that's upright but not uptight. And that just means a seat where you can allow your energy to flow. So if you're sitting up, do your best to not be hunched over like this. We want our shoulders to be down and slipping down our back, bum rooted into the earth. And if you need the extra rest, give it to yourself and go ahead and find a place to lie down. Someone just said something really cool. It says, it's cool, but when you have tinnitus, it's not very pleasing to the ears. So that's probably true about the higher pitch frequency that you're hearing from the pyramids, but the bowls, depending on what kind of tones you respond to can really help with the tinnitus, because I have tinnitus and I've been able to it's been able to subside quite a bit since I first started playing bowls. So I can answer questions about that later too. All right, let's go. So a seat that's upright but not uptight. And when you find that, you can go ahead and close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, just letting the buzzing of being alive, the buzzing of today be. And right away, noticing the points where you might be holding on to some tension. So maybe your shoulders are bunched up a little bit. Just let them roll down your back. You can tuck your tail under just a bit to elongate the spine and have your head reaching towards the sky, the crown. And for this practice, you can allow the gut to just hang out. Don't worry about tightening your abs or sucking it in, just let it go. And finally, bringing your attention to your jaw, perhaps releasing the tongue from the roof of your mouth and unfurrowing the brow. There's nothing to focus on in this moment. And before we bring our awareness to the spaces that we're in, we're going to take a few deep breaths together, and we'll start by exhaling all the air in our lungs with an SH on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Big inhale into the belly, up into the chest. Hold at the top and let it go. Inhaling into the belly, up into the chest. Noting if the shoulders came up with that breath and letting them relax down before you exhale, sipping in a bit more air and exhaling HA. Last one as a group, inhaling into the belly, up into the chest, holding at the top, and letting it go. And with your eyes remaining closed, letting your breathing return to normal. And noticing as your inhales and your exhales naturally get longer and more easeful. Noticing that your body begins to relax just a little bit deeper into your seat. And perhaps whispering to yourself in your mind, I am here. The next breathing practice we'll do together is called even breathing, and it's called even breathing because we're going to inhale for 5 counts and we're going to also exhale for 5 counts. We'll inhale on a high tone and we'll exhale on a low tone. And we'll begin the same way we did with the first breaths by exhaling all the air in our lungs with an SH on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All the way until you have nothing left. And inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 5. 2 more. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Big inhale. Big exhale. Soft, sweet inhale. And let it go. As the sounds of the bowls begin to enter the space, bring your attention to the sound. During our meditation today, knowing that if at any point you get lost or your mind gets stuck in a thought loop, you can bring your awareness back to the sounds of the bowls. Find one sound at any given moment and follow it into stillness. Sink a little deeper into your seat. visuals start to fade away, bringing a little bit of awareness back into your body, into the sounds in your space. Taking a moment, if it feels good, to put a hand on the heart or two, and practice a moment of gratitude for the chance to, in this new way, come together in community and practice together. And in your own time, with no rush at all, you can bring yourself back to the screen. Thank you so much. I saw someone say, please turn up the volume. I think you might have just caught it at the end when it was fading out, but everyone else, yeah. Looks like people are feeling good. They're feeling calm. Thank you so much for sitting with me. I really felt special this week. I felt really connected to you guys. And also I saw someone ask if this is saved, and you know what? Every single week is saved. It's just in Chopra's IGTV library. So if you look at their profile, there's like all the little emblems, and one of them is for IGTV, and there's a whole, like every single episode is in there. So if you ever want to go back to one that you really enjoyed, or you missed one, or only got here halfway, you can always look there. And if you guys have any questions about sound bowls, you want to learn how to play them, you want to buy them, you want to just like explore a one-on-one or anything like that, you can find me at It's Jackie Campbell. It's on the bottom of the screen. You can click it right there. And also, if you're not familiar with Chopra or their app, they have an incredible app. It's in the App Store, and there's over 500 plus guided meditations. You can learn about Ayurvedics with the pros on there with Sheila, Dr. Sheila. She's on the grid as well. And there's guided meditations with some of my favorite meditation leaders and practitioners. And I also made a few tracks for them for different times of the day. So you can find that inside the app too. Okay, cool. Well, I'm so grateful for this community. I'm grateful for you all, and I'll see you next week. Sending you lots of love.